In the business of living, people sometimes get hurt. Certainly, life is not very tolerable to someone who has been ill or injured, or to a person who has just suffered a heavy emotional shock.
What's wrong?
It's hard to stand by and watch anyone suffer or be in pain. We'd like to bring them some relief, or somehow help them speed their recovery, but we don't know how. Well, the fact is, there is something you can do to help alleviate someone's pain and discomfort. Something that complements standard medical treatments. Of course, you should always seek first aid and medical attention first whenever an injury or illness occurs.
What do we have here?
Doctors and nurses are there to deal with any emergency treatment your body requires.
But it hurts a lot.
A broken bone needs to be set.
Some x-rays done?
Wounds need to be cleaned and dressed. But while the medical profession specializes in the curing of disease and other physical conditions, it tends to overlook the relationship of the person to his body.
Let's go, man.
The fact is, after any necessary medical treatment, the individual himself has an enormous capacity to influence his body and its well-being, for the better or for the worse.
Mom, you haven't had anything to eat. Please try something.
For instance, when a person has been injured, she tends to avoid the affected part of her body with her attention and her energy. You could say that as a being, she's no longer communicating with the area that's injured or ill. Now, when her attention and energy are withdrawn from those body areas, so are her circulation and nerve flows. And this can cause a delay in the healing process. However, in Scientology, there are several simple assists that you can learn to do to help relieve suffering and assist a person to recover more rapidly from an accident, illness, or upset. Here's an example. One of the most widely used is the touch assist.
Now I've learned something that will help you to recover faster from your injury, right?
With it, you help restore a person's ability to communicate fully with an ill or injured body part.
Feel my finger?
Yes.
Thank you. Feel my finger?
It's not power from your finger which is healing her.
Feel my finger?
You're putting her back into communication with her body,
My finger?
and her communication with the ankle speeds its recovery.
What occurred?
You are actually helping the person heal themselves.
End of assist.
Thank you. That helped a lot.
Now, one of the basic reactions in life is to avoid the places where one has been hurt. This happens on a stimulus-response basis that's not based on any rational thought. Therefore, following any first aid or medical attention that's needed, a contact assist should be done
Move slowly through the accident like it happened.
to put the injured body area back in contact
Good.
with the exact
Again.
place it was injured.
Move slowly through the accident like it happened.
The contact assist is the most common assist for accidents and injuries and can alleviate the pain or discomfort
It feels better.
Great.
and speed the healing process with sometimes miraculous results. You can even do a contact assist by yourself once you've learned how to do it correctly. There's no reason a person should suffer for weeks, months, or years
Hey, Dad.
when he or she could be assisted to recover in hours, days, or weeks.
I'm gonna help you. Come on.
A nerve assist was developed to help chiropractors straighten out the spine and joints. In our theory, it's nerves that hold the muscles tense, which then hold the spine out of place.
Hey, Dad, turn over.
A nerve assist opens the communication flows, bringing considerable relief.
Thank you.
The way assists can be applied are almost limitless.
Feel my hands.
Yes.
Thank you.
For example, if someone has been out of communication with their body for a long time, such as after an illness or injury, the body communication process will enable them to reestablish communication with their body again.
Oh, good.
Even an upset can be addressed with an assist.
What's going on? What was that?
If someone's attention is stuck on a recent emotional shock or an argument, A locational assist will direct their attention away from the upset and onto things in their present environment.
Look at that tree.
Okay.
Very good.
This assist can also be used on a drunk person to help sober them up.
Good. Look at that light. Okay.
With Scientology, you'll learn how to give several of the most basic and widely used assists.
Thank you.
You'll also find out much more about your relationship to your body as well as your mind, and why you have such an enormous capacity to influence your own health and well-being.
That's great. End of assist.
The best method of relieving suffering is the assist. They always help and often have miraculous results.
No, that's the things we can do together.
If you truly want to ease the suffering of your fellows, the knowledge and skill of delivering assists is very well worth having. Now, with Scientology Assists, you can and should do something to help.